Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Weight of the Dragon, 1972, starring Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and Robert Wall. In this movie, he's called Bob, which sounds better than Colt for Chuck Norris. Anyway, it's about the same as Enter the Dragon. I mean, I give it 3 out of 5 stars. This movie is hella gay, by the way. For instance, Bruce Lee seems more consumed by his kung fu than he does with women. Matter of fact, he runs away from a naked white woman. He's living with the most beautiful Asian babe that you can imagine. Kind of curvy, full-figured. You know, she's got that Asian glow. Cool stuff. She looks like my former coworker. Anyway, if I was living with that babe, I'd ask to get inside her pants and maybe I want her pussy really bad. But Bruce Lee kind of treats her like love unrequited, especially towards the end. I don't want to spoil the ending, but Jesus, man. I've been rejected by Chinese women many times, but for a Chinese woman to be rejected by a Chinese man, that's a little far-fetched, to me at least. I guess they're from Hong Kong, but Bruce Lee lands in Rome because the babe's uncle hires him. It's like a bodyguard. They're a bunch of thugs that don't allow any guests inside the Chinese restaurant, which is kind of bizarre. I mean, we really don't know why. Or maybe I blinked and I missed it, but first hour or so, this movie is hella boring. The last 40 minutes sort of compensate for the first hour or so. Some cool fight scenes. By this time, Bruce Lee finally cracks a decent joke. He tells her that the water fountains in Rome are a waste of money. And he goes on to say, in Hong Kong, he built something like this and make a lot of money off of it. That was pretty good. The beginning of the movie is just a bunch of bathroom jokes. Nothing really too funny. Bruce Lee attempt at comedy isn't very good until the ending, like I said, with the water fountain joke. But I guess he lands in Rome and he orders like 6 bowls of soup by mistake. He gets an upset stomach, and the ongoing joke is that he has to use the bathroom all the time. And, if you want to figure out how not to get a date or how not to start courting a woman, this movie will give you plenty of tips, trust me. Anyways, so eventually Bruce Lee gets around to beating the shit out of these thugs who are chasing all the customers away. There's a cool plot twist at the end. Eventually, Bruce Lee kicks so much ass that Chuck Norris has to come all the way from the United States to fight Bruce Lee in the Roman Coliseum there. Pretty cool fight scene towards the end. And there is this gay guy. Like I said, this movie is gay, and the voices are dubbed. Um, One of the gangsters has this kind of gay lisp thing going on. And he even looks kind of fruity. No offense to the gay community there, but you know, he's a flaming faggot, I guess you could say. Even Bruce Lee acts gay, so that's why I say it's a gay movie, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Caligula was gay, especially the director's cut. But I love that flick, so I'm not saying gay is bad, okay? I'm just using derogatory language, which I apologize for. Anyways, this is the end of my movie review. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Bruce Lee. I didn't particularly care for Enter the Dragon, although it did have a 1 second nude scene with a bunch of Chinese women having some kind of orgies or something. That was the best part of Enter the Dragon. The problem with the weight of the dragon is, yeah, it has a naked white bee, but she's not very attractive. I would have much preferred to have seen the Bruce Lee's Asian roommate take her clothes off, but then the title of the movie wouldn't have made sense. There's a cool plot twist at the end. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it too much. We don't know really if Chuck Norris dies at the end. It does look like he dies, though. Because Bruce Lee pretty much snaps his neck. And the ending didn't really make sense, like I said. But anyways, pretty cool fight scenes. That's about all this movie had going for it. The action starts picking up right around when Robert Wall and Chuck Norris arrive. Those guys. Actually, before that, when Bruce Lee is beating the crap out of these thugs, there are some pretty cool fight scenes with Kung Fu and the nunchucks. He's got the cool looking dart things that he throws. Yeah, so I think back in the 70s, man, when Kiss came out with the Alive record, my buddy had nunchucks and ninja stars and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Yeah. So I guess Bruce Lee started the fad back in the 70s. Too bad he died. I mean, he wasn't a good director or a good comedian for that matter, but he was a damn good kung fu dude. So yeah, I kind of had mixed feelings about this. Thought the build-up was kind of slow. Anyways, 3 out of 5 stars. Laters.